Hi everybody, my name is Deepa and I'm from Malaysia, and today I would like to start and invite you guys on this journey of mine to lose the weight that I have on myself. So you can say that it is actually a weight loss journey and a transformational journey, so that it's not only me, but at the end of the day, I hope that my journey can help, to motivate you guys on, in starting your own journeys together. And perhaps that one day when we do reach the finish line, no matter what, no matter how many pounds we lose, we're all still winners in each other's eyes. So let's get to it. I am actually I've always been plus size my entire life. I've never had a moment in life where I was actually thin and then I ate and I gained weight. No, I was always plump. I was always this little girl who was plump, and then a teenager and an adult. I'm 24, by the way. So you can say that being overweight has always been a part of me. This is who I am. But let's face it, people, inside of every one of us, there's this person, the real you waiting to be discovered on the inside. The real you who loves to wear high heels and, walk on the streets wearing beautiful clothes and having that attitude, that diva attitude, and just living the life that you want to live, and I think at the end of the day, it's all about the confidence. It's not that I'm not confident as a plus size girl, but let's face it, there are times when that confidence will definitely take a back seat, especially when, it requires you to do things beyond your comfort zone. I think everybody goes through that at one point in their life, you see. And for me, that happens a lot of times. A lot. You know, and it takes an emotional toll onto ourselves. Like, how many times do you wish to be part of this roller coaster ride where your confidence level is so high up and then it goes down and then it goes up again and then it goes down. So it's a never-ending journey. And I, for one, have always been not motivated at all to lose weight because number one, I don't like to sweat. Number two, I do not like pain. And whenever I think about weight loss equals to working out, equals to intense pain, equals to sweat, I just immediately go, well, maybe I can do this in order to lose the weight, or maybe I could do that in order to lose the weight, but not necessarily exercising and not necessarily working out. You know what I mean? So that has been one of the worst things that you could possibly say to yourself, because at the end of the day, as much as this is who we are, but if it affects us in terms of our health, spiritually, mentally, physically, if it affects you, then you have to, you got to take a step back and you got to go and ask yourself, what's going on in my life and what am I doing to my life? What am I doing to me? Because at the end of the day, I realized that the only person that I'm hurting most is myself. I'm not winning at the end of the day. I'm losing. I'm losing a battle. And when I talked about us being affected spiritually and physically and health, and mentally, I recently got diagnosed with an ovarian cyst. And the cyst has not grown. Okay, it's pretty small and it's not grown. But what are the odds of it not growing in the future if I continue on the rampage that I'm at, as of right now? We're not gonna win. I'm not gonna win anything. So that got me to think a lot. And another thing, here in Malaysia, If you walk on the streets of Malaysia, young adults, okay, I'm 24 by the way, young adults, you turn left, you turn right, and you see so many skinny girls with their boyfriends and their husbands and stuff like that, and you don't have I don't have that special person in my life. Would I say that it is because of my weight, or would I say that it's not because of my weight? I can't say. I don't know. It's probably because I haven't put myself out there in the right manner or whatever. It's probably because, yeah, weight does play a role. And it's probably because my attitude and my confidence isn't as high, or as appropriate as I wish it to be. With my friends, I'm like this diva, always laughing and joking and just making everybody around me happy. But when it comes to the emotional part, when it comes to my heart, when it comes to having someone special with me, I can't seem to wrap my mind around that idea. I can't seem to get past the notion of me saying, is that possible? So yeah, it has definitely affected my personal life. It has definitely affected me, you know. And let's face it, sometimes you tend to get lonely once in a while. I'm not saying that you need a guy in order to compliment you or to make you feel, beautiful, but it wouldn't hurt to have someone at the end of the day who cares about you more than the average person does. And it hurts. It hurts. It hurts to see that men are so superficial, and it also hurts to see that, okay, fine, I get this is my problem, this is what it is. Why am I not doing something about it? It's like, it's so messed up around here. You want to stay true to yourself, but at the same time, by staying true to yourself, it means having to sacrifice certain things. I don't know. It's just crazy. I know. I don't know. And another thing, weight loss, overweight, obese, morbid obesity, stuff like that, they tend to take a big toll on our confidence. They do. Let's face it. There are some days you'll feel really, really confident, and there are some days you feel so bad, you feel like you're in the mud, like you're like a parasite. You feel so low about yourself. And one of the questions that I've begun to ask myself is, how long will you be in this roller coaster ride? It's tiring. It's tiring, and it doesn't help with your relationship with the people around you, because some of my friends are so used to seeing me so confident at times, and then when it comes to going out, say for instance, and getting a job, I don't do it, and they'll be like, why aren't you doing it? You're so confident, you're so, why can't you do it? I'm sure you can nail it, and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I just keep thinking to myself, put myself out there for real? It is scary. And as much as I like to think that it has nothing to do with the weight, I found myself thinking, oh, if I lost the weight, if I was thinner, I would have definitely nailed it. If I was. And that is not a good attitude at all. So that's why when I say that this is a transformation and this is a lifestyle change, but I did not only mean body wise, but I mean attitude, mental, physical, every part, every aspect. When you lose the extra baggage, you are going to lose all the other negative stuff that has been holding you back. It's like a vicious cycle. I used to think that if I get one problem fixed at a time, then it's going to be okay. But it's not. It's a cycle. Sometimes I just got to go in and I got to do it. The thing about weight loss for me is that I tend to overthink it. And I think the most mundane of things I'll be like, if I lose the weight, will I be pretty? Or will I just look meh? You know? If I lose the weight, how's my body shape gonna be like? Will I lose my breasts? Will I lose, I don't have an ass by the way, but will I lose my tummy? Will I lose my thighs the way that I want it to be? It's all fears and it's all excuses. And I realized that they're all excuses. And another thing about fear is that it eats you up. It eats you up and it doesn't let you grow. It doesn't let you live. And after a while you tend to ask yourself, is this even worth it? And you tend to give up. And I think that contributed to me being an emotional eater. I tend to eat when I'm sad, happy, angry, or plain bored. Sometimes when I'm bored, I reach out for food. And since I'm living in Malaysia, it is heaven. It is full of food. You cannot even imagine it. Like I know the Americans have their fast food and all those awesome stuff, but in Malaysia, it's like the Asian Americans. Like seriously, it's crazy. You have awesome food like nasi lemak, you have rendang, you have laksa, you have Western food, you have local cuisine, you have everything, and it gets very difficult to maintain self-control. And I've always been a person whose level of motivation and confidence and determination and willpower has always been low. So for an example, if I do say, I want to lose weight today, so I'm not going to be eating this, I go in with the wrong set of mindset. And when I see food, I get tempted. I get so tempted to eat. And I get so tempted to let go of my it's so difficult to even speak right now because I realize that the problem is me. And when you realize that the problem is yourself, it gets a bit more hard and a bit more tough. The person who advises and gives advice to people seems to have a very tough time in following her own or his own advice. Now that's the story of my life. It's crazy. But anyway, stop everything. We're here for a weight loss transformational program journey, and I hope that you guys would consider me and my antics and my ramblings and go beyond all of that and just see that I'm just a simple girl. Not so simple. I'm just an ordinary girl trying to lose weight because it's time I got my life back. I'm tired. I'm tired of having to sit by the benches my whole life. I'm tired. I'm tired of feeling shy. I'm tired of feeling embarrassed. One of the main reasons I don't even go out to work is because I'm so scared that they won't have uniforms for my size. It's crazy, right? But this is the truth. And I've always been holding myself back because I now believe that I'm capable of better treatments. It's true when they say sometimes you are your own worst enemy. So I've decided to tackle that enemy. I've decided to tackle that laziness, the procrastination, the insane low levels amount of willpower and determination and whatnot. I've decided to tackle it once and for all. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it the right way and the healthy way. So let's go on to my second video where I'll be discussing about what are my body stats like, and we will begin this journey. And I'm saying we because as much as I like to say it's my journey, it's not. It's the journey that everybody who watches this video will partake at some point in their life. And I hope that you guys will do it with me, so that when the time comes for us to, reveal ourselves, we will have this huge amount of people, this great bunch of people who are like-minded and who were determined to do it, and have found that the reasons to not do it is far lesser than the reasons, the right reasons in order to get the job done. So let's join me on the second video. And I promise I will not be talking too much. Promise. Love you guys.